Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I feel like I just filmed the August TBR video and now here we are filming September's. And it's an amazing day because it's still October when I'm filming this, but like it feels so good outside. Like it actually feels like the beginning of fall when yesterday was blazing hot. But anyways, first things first, let's just confront the elephant in the room. And that is that 2 of my nails have gone missing. Please, let's ignore that. And this is annoying. I am such an aesthetic and like a visual person, and when something like this is messed up, it drives me insane. But also, I just want to give a shout out. I want to show you like my jewelry and stuff. So this necklace here, it's actually one necklace, but like 2 strands, they're connected. It is such a cute piece. I got it from Amazon. I was actually sent it as a gift, which I super appreciate, but I have been wearing it for 3 or 4 days now consistently without taking it off, and it still has not tarnished, doesn't turn my neck green, nothing like that. So really good quality. It's super affordable, but yeah, I'll link this below. It's a little initial, so you can obviously pick whatever initial you want. And then my rings. So this is a Shein adjustable ring, which I love. This one is also an Amazon ring that I got gifted. I love it so much. Again, I've been wearing it for a week, if not longer, non-stop, sleeping in it, all that kind of stuff. It hasn't tarnished. It is really good quality as well, and it's adjustable, which I love. This I got in a pack from Shein probably a long time ago. I don't even know. This is also from Amazon that I got gifted, and I'm obsessed with this. I wear it all the time, and it just doesn't tarnish either. I'm all about like affordable stuff, which is just, that's what all this is. And all of my earrings are also from Amazon. I will link everything down below if you're interested. My top's from Amazon. This is from Shein. Like, now that we're past the aesthetics of the video, let's get into it. I posted a poll on Instagram again, which I've been doing like a few times now, and I love it because I love getting your feedback because 1, it's exciting to know that you care, honestly, but then 2, like I love knowing that I can make content that you actually want to see rather than me just guessing, you know? So I asked you for what I should use to pick my September TBR. I gave the options of a color wheel, a TBR jar, a prompt wheel, and a random number generator. And you guys tied with color wheel and TBR jar. So I usually like to pick 6 books. Hopefully I can read more than that, but it's a good baseline. And so what I decided to do is split. I'll pick 3 using the TBR jar and 3 using a color wheel, like the random color picker wheel, whatever. That's what we're gonna do, and I'm gonna stop blabbing because you came here to see books, okay? So yeah, I still have 2 up here from last month. I'm not gonna be getting to this one this month because I didn't do a continuing series video like I planned to. So this one's gonna go back. But this one, like I said, it's still August. There's still like a week-ish or so left in August. I am gonna be reading this in the video that you'll see after this. This will be featured. So I'm going to not put this back on the stack to choose from, but I will be putting this one back, and hopefully we can get to it this month. Let's just start with the TBR jar. And yes, this is the one that's like decorated with a bunch of random stickers. All right, they stick together really badly because they're scraps of Post-it notes. One you've owned the longest. One I've owned the longest. Now, I've owned some books longer than since before I got back into reading as an adult. I have books from then, so oh my gosh, that's... Okay, I know what it's gonna have to be. It's like the only one that I mean, obviously there'd be one since then, but this, I believe, is the one I've owned the longest. Right here, Lovely Bones by Alice Sebold. I've had this for so long because I watched the movie. I loved the movie. I've honestly watched the movie like 2 or 3 times. I just really like it. So I got the book when I saw it once. I believe I saw it at a Goodwill. And I think I started reading it, but I wasn't really a reader anymore at that point. So I barely got into it. So now's the time that I will read this, get it off the shelf, and finally put it up with all the pretty blue books. So, all right, here's our first pick, Lovely Bones. Next, book that was a gift. Ooh, okay. I could go with like it being an actual gift, like as a birthday present, someone gave it to me, that kind of thing. Or as like, no, I'll do that because that's like literally a gift. Okay, gift. Let's see if I can remember just by looking at them. They're between 2 big books. Okay, it's between Crave and Hexed. They are both thick babies. Okay, which one's, let's see, which one's longer? $5.29 versus $5.94. So they're both close enough to, you know. This is the beginning of a series, obviously, so that's pretty straightforward. This is a part of a series that I haven't started yet, but it's not the first book. But I know these, I believe they're like what you call interconnected standalones. I don't know if you have to read these in order, is basically what I'm saying. Let me look up what people think. No, you do not have to read the Never After series in order because each book is a standalone story set in its own universe with different characters. So it's not even an interconnected standalone. It is just a standalone, but a part of like the same idea of taking, if you don't know what these are, this whole series is like Disney retellings into a dark romance type of story, which is just my vibe all the way. Then we got Crave, which is about vampires. So both like fantasy. I don't know. This is so hard. All right, I'm gonna pick Hexed. Okay, I've had this, I don't even know if it's longer. I'm gonna pick Hexed because it's a little bit shorter, and I don't know. I've wanted this longer than Crave. Like I heard about this first when I got back into reading, so I'm blabbing now. This is it. Okay, Hexed. Okay, the last one from the jar. Random color generator. We're about to do that. Okay, I'm gonna put this back because we're literally about to do that. Where's the fun in that? Okay, what are the chances? Dragons. Crap, I don't know if I have any more dragons. I don't have any more dragon books right now. Yeah, I literally don't have any more dragon books. So we're gonna put that back into. What the heck? All right, last one. I swear. Red cover. I can't get away from the colors. That's fine. Okay, I'm not gonna keep doing this. Okay, red cover. That's fine because, oh gosh, those are red spines, but not necessarily red covers. You have to be flipping kidding me. I'm currently reading a red cover. I think the rest, they're not red covers. They're red spines or red sprayed edges, but the actual covers are not red. All right, one more freaking try. This is such a fail today. Orange cover. I swear, there are so many prompts in here. What are the chances I keep getting color stuff? I don't even think I have an orange cover because that's just the spine. That's just the spine. Can we just... We're getting a pink one. The blue one's not been our friend. Thriller. There we go. Something we can actually work with. Thriller. Okay, since we have such a big book on here, I'm going to go with a smaller book. And we're going to do... Yes. I'm finally going to read Verity. I've been wanting to read this for so long, especially since the movie is so close to coming out. I mean, to the point where like we already know casting and I think they filmed, I don't know, but I am so happy. And it's perfect because we're coming into fall and that's usually when you get the more like spooky, creepy vibes. So I am so very excited. Verity. Ugh. We're done with this little biatch and we're gonna go to a color wheel. Okay, so I just made the color wheel. Listen, I don't know why I didn't like consider this before putting this as a thing on the poll, but this is going to be a very boring color wheel because I actually don't have that many colors. I know it looks like I do, but like for example, red, I have no red cover books. These are all red edge or spine. I don't have any more yellow. There's a yellowish one there, but it's part of a series that I don't have the first one to. Orange it looks like I have, but those again are the edges or like the spines and not the actual cover. And then I have a lot of blues. I don't have any purple. So like, this is annoying, but we do have 6 colors to choose from. So without further ado, let's spin it. Dark blue. Okay, so dark blue I consider like these. That's Christmas, so heck no. The love hypothesis. I want more like creepy creepier, darker vibes for this because we're coming into fall. I think I'm gonna do this one. I'm considering this a blue book even though the front isn't like straight up blue, it's blue. So this is one I got in a blind date with a book from TikTok shop, and it's called Unwanted by Mia Sheridan. I don't know much about it, but let me read the back. His eyes meet hers, vulnerability filling his expression. Everyone gave me away, no one kept me. Her heart stuttered, squeezed. I'll keep you, she whispered. When wilderness guide Harper Ward is summoned to her small town Montana sheriff's office to help with a double murder investigation, she's shocked to find that their only suspect in the case is a man cut off from civilization entirely. The more Harper learns about the man known as Lucas, the more intrigued she becomes. Beneath his unkempt appearance and near silence, she sees intelligence in his eyes, sensitivity in his expression. Who is he really? And how is it possible that he's lived alone and unwanted in the woods since he was a child? As secrets emerge and danger heightens, Harper is thrust into a plot bigger and more diabolical than she could ever have imagined, and standing at the center of it all is Lucas. But is he truly the wild man he appears to be? A cold-blooded killer? An innocent victim? Or a perplexing mix of all three? Harper must find the answer before it's too late, because the more time she spends with this man, the more she risks losing her heart. Ooh, so murder mystery romance. Perfect, absolutely perfect for the fall vibes. And just this like little cabin on the lake just kind of gives that. I'm very excited. And the book is like, it's not huge and the words aren't like super tiny. So I'm very excited about this. Okay, next. Yellow. I meant to delete yellow, but that's okay. There's one book that can fall into that category, and it is Twisted Games. It's more, we're calling this yellow, okay? Fight me. You could say brown, you could say goldish, whatever. We're calling it yellow, okay? So this is the second book in the Twisted series, and I am so excited. I've been dying to continue this. Like I said, I've been saving these types of books for my continuing series videos, which I do plan on filming another one this month, so perfect. I'm very excited. Last, but hopefully not least, dark blue again. That's so annoying. No, we're doing this again. I'm sorry. I'm cheating, I know, but let's do it again. I already have a dark blue. Gray. That's a little better because I think I have a decent amount of gray. Let's see. I think I know what you're going to do. It's another like kind of creepy one. Okay, I know technically this is silver, but if, you know, we didn't do metallic colors, then it'd be gray. Okay, so Turn of the Key by Ruth Ware. I got this in a blind date with the book as well a while ago, like last year. And I don't know exactly what it's about, but I've heard it's really good. And the only thing I really cared to know was, where is it? This, let's just say that if you've got an Echo, you know, the Amazon thing, you're going to unplug it as soon as you finish this book. What Ware does beautifully is infuse the Turn of the Key with a creepy gothic sensibility. Okay, so we've got a really good, like, in my opinion, fall and creepy read lineup. I'm sad I don't have any like cutesy fall romance books, but I'm on a book buy ban, so I can't buy any. So we're just gonna stick to books like this. So I am very happy with this list. And I always drop my books when I do this. Let me know if you've read any of these and what is going to be on your September TBR, because I love just finding out about more books, okay? I have a problem, I know, but it's okay. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up because it really helps support my channel. And if you've made it this long, leave a little red book emoji because, you know, we kept coming in contact with red books. Thanks again, guys, so much for watching. Next week's video is going to be a 24-hour readathon, so stay tuned. I'm finally doing another one of those and I'm very excited. I'm going to start filming it soon. So anyways, thank you guys again so much for watching and have a wonderful day.